Student friends, now we'll discuss two more properties of reciprocal lattice. Two properties of reciprocal lattice already we have discussed. First property we have discussed is reciprocal of reciprocal lattice is a direct lattice, and volume of a unit cell of reciprocal lattice is equal to reciprocal of volume of the unit cell in the direct lattice. Third property that we are going to discuss now is every reciprocal lattice vector is normal to the lattice plane of direct lattice. Means we have to show that the reciprocal lattice vector is perpendicular or normal to the crystal planes in direct lattice. So for that, consider this coordinate system, Cartesian coordinate system, in which we can consider the three crystallographic axes: A axis, B axis, and C axis. Now, as usual, we have to consider plane as ABC, the crystal plane ABC, and this crystal plane makes intercepts A by H along A axis, B by K along this B axis, and C by L along C axis. So HKL are the Miller indices of this crystal plane, and A by H, B by K, and C by L are intercepts made by the crystal planes along three axes respectively. Now we have to draw the normal, and we can draw the normal ON on this crystal plane, which can be shown like this. Suppose ON is the normal, so that DHKL is the perpendicular distance between the crystal planes. Means we can assume a reference plane passing through the origin, which we have not shown in figure, and next adjacent parallel plane as ABC, and interplanar spacing between these two planes, suppose DHKL, so that the perpendicular distance between these two planes is ON, and that ON is equal to DHKL. Now let us join this CN, BN, and AN like this. Suppose we join these three, and let us assume that this angle NOC, suppose this is gamma, angle NOA, suppose this angle is alpha, and angle NOB, this angle, suppose this angle is beta. So these are angles alpha, beta, and gamma like this. So angle NOA is equal to alpha, angle NOB is equal to beta, angle NOC is equal to gamma. Now what we have to show? We have to show that the reciprocal lattice, and if you consider the reciprocal lattice, it will be a reciprocal lattice vector of the magnitude 1 upon DHKL, and that reciprocal lattice vector will be along the direction of ON, and we have to show that the reciprocal lattice vector along the direction ON is perpendicular to the crystal plane ABC. For that, what we will do, we will take this BA, this BA, or this CB, or this AC as vectors, and we will show that this BC, the vector which lies in a crystal plane ABC, is perpendicular to the reciprocal lattice vector along the direction ON. And we conclude that since the CB lies in the plane of ABC, we can say that the vector or reciprocal lattice vector along ON is perpendicular to the crystal plane ABC. That is the concept. Means we have to show that ON is normal to either CB or BA or AC, and all these are lying in the plane ABC. Hence, we can say that the reciprocal lattice vector along ON is perpendicular to the crystal plane ABC. For that, let us assume this small part of the figure I have shown here. This angle is alpha, this is ON perpendicular, and I have joined this NC. So this angle is a 90-degree. From this, if you calculate, we have to calculate the cos theta in the next article. But for time being, remember that this angle at N is 90-degree, and this is a right angle triangle. Now, what we'll do, we'll do we'll calculate from this triangle ONC. From this triangle, we can write the vector addition using the triangle law of vectors as vector OC is equal to, because vector OC is in this direction, ON is in this direction, and therefore we can write this as vector OC is in this direction, vector OB is in this direction, and vector BC is in this direction. So we'll consider this triangle OBC, not this triangle. We will consider this as triangle OBC, and from this triangle we can write that vector OC is equal to vector OB plus vector BC, or we can write vector BC is equal to vector OC minus vector OB. But we have seen that this vector OC is nothing but vector C by L. It is a intersect made along C axis, and this vector OB is nothing but vector B by K. So we'll show that the reciprocal lattice vector is perpendicular to vector CB. Means if you take the dot product of reciprocal lattice vector and CB, and if that dot product comes equal to 0, then we can say that two vectors, reciprocal lattice vector and CB, they are perpendicular to each other. But we know that the reciprocal lattice vector is given in terms of the Miller indices of crystal plane as this reciprocal lattice vector D star HKL is equal to HS star plus KB star plus LC star. Now take the dot product of this reciprocal lattice vector and CB, because we have to show that this dot product should come equal to 0. Then and then we can say that these two vectors are perpendicular to each other. So if you use the value of vector DHKL star as HS star plus KB star plus LC star dot vector C by L minus vector B by K, and if you solve this, means you take the dot product separately, you can write this as vector D star HKL dot vector CB is equal to H into vector A star plus K into vector B star plus L into vector C star dot vector C by L minus H into reciprocal lattice vector A star plus K into vector B star plus L into vector C star dot vector B by K. But we know that the reciprocal dot product of reciprocal lattice vector and direct lattice vector, that is vector A star dot vector A is equal to vector B star dot vector B is equal to vector C star dot C is equal to 1, and all other dot products, they are 0. Hence, if you solve this, you will get this as 0 plus 0 plus L into 1 upon L, and minus this into bracket 0 plus K plus this 0 dot into 1 upon K. So that you will get this as vector this D star dot CB is equal to 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Similarly, we can show that the dot product of vectors BA, this vector BA, and normal to the crystal plane, that is ON, and reciprocal lattice vector is along the ON. so that we can show the dot product of vector d star HKL and vector BA is equal to 0. And similarly, it can be observed that the dot product of vector reciprocal lattice vector d star HKL with vector AC, this vector is again equal to 0. Means we can say that this vector BA, vector AC and vector CB are perpendicular to the reciprocal lattice vector D star HKL, and all these vectors are lying in the plane ABC, so that we can say that the reciprocal lattice vector is a normal or perpendicular to the crystal planes in direct lattice, and these planes having Miller indices HKL. So in this way we can prove the first property or third property, you can call it. Last property that we are going to prove is the magnitude of a reciprocal lattice vector is equal to 1 upon DHKL. Means we'll show that the reciprocal lattice vector has a magnitude is equal to a reciprocal of interplanar spacing corresponding to that crystal plane. So for that, what we'll assume, for that, in the similar situation, we'll assume that vector n is the unit vector normal to the plane ABC from origin O. Means we can take the reciprocal, we can take the unit vector in this direction. In this direction, we can take the unit vector. Suppose that unit vector is n, and it is parallel to the reciprocal lattice vector and perpendicular to the plane ABC. So we can represent the reciprocal lattice vector using the unit vector and magnitude of the reciprocal lattice vector as this reciprocal lattice vector D star HKL is equal to H into vector A star plus K into vector B star plus L into vector C star, and it can be written as the magnitude multiplied by the unit vector. The magnitude I have represented as magnitude of reciprocal lattice vector D star HKL into this unit vector n, so that I can write unit vector n as H into reciprocal lattice vector A star plus K into reciprocal lattice vector unit vector B star plus L into C star divided by magnitude of the reciprocal lattice vector. Now we have seen that this angle is gamma, angle made by this NO with respect to this OC. This angle is gamma, and from this, if you calculate the cos gamma, then the cos gamma will be ON divided by OC. So it will be DHKL divided by vector C by L. So we can write DHKL as C by L into cos gamma, or we can write this as dot product of C by L and unit vector, because if you solve this you will get, according to definition of dot product, this as C by L into magnitude of unit vector as 1 into angle between these two is gamma, therefore into cos gamma. So we can write this DHKL is equal to C by L dot n. So put the value of unit vector n, you will get this as DHKL is equal to vector C by L dot H into vector A star plus K into vector B star plus L into vector C star divided by magnitude of the reciprocal lattice vector. So if you solve this dot product, in which vector C dot vector A star is equal to 0, vector C dot vector B star is equal to 0, and vector C dot vector C star will equal to 1, so that LL will get cancelled, and this term will be 1 upon magnitude of D star HKL, or we can write this as magnitude of this reciprocal lattice vector D star HKL is equal to 1 upon D HKL. So this proves that the magnitude of reciprocal lattice vector is equal to the reciprocal of interplanar spacing corresponding to that crystal planes. So in this way we have studied the 4 important properties of the reciprocal lattice. Thank you for watching this lecture.